Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation, and today we're going to do a little more gameplay with Magneto. But before we get into that, guys, let's go ahead and pull 5 people from the comments from the last video, and let's see who gets some crystals. And remember, if you get picked, please contact me in Discord. The link is in the description below, and I will get you those coupon codes. So, here we go. Who's going to get it? Okay, Xavier Park Sung. Usually Forgo is calm during his videos, but I like this, Forgo. You are saying what most of us are thinking. I've been playing for 5 years and still waiting for Daredevil to be good. No kidding. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Wow. Alright. Here we go. Let's do it again. Alright, alright. Winner MTS OSS1. Mafrag gems are such a joke. Yes, they are, my friend. Congratulations. Congratulations. Here we go. Who's number 3? Okay, Joshua. Congratulations. Awesome way to do the crystal winners. Okay, give me your IGN. Thank you, buddy. All right, let's do it again. Number 4. Alright, who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Terrell Jenkins. The only thing in this game spend money on is the Stark Stash. Once or twice a year I get the X sub and Bio sub, and every now and then I buy the crystal box from Heroic Quest. Almost every other sale in this game is way overpriced. True that, my friend. True that. Congratulations. And the last one. Who's going to get this last one? Alright. Winner, Rage Attack. Congratulations, my friend. Bro, what about having Conqueror level in GBR? I once gave my idea about that in Discord. Well, it sounds like a good idea to me. So guys, congratulations to all of you. Remember, contact me in Discord. The link is in the description below. And let's get into Marvel Future Fight. Okay guys, so let's just jump in the build and let's see what he's got rocking. It's the same build as it was before. He has 43,400 energy attack. He has 128 attack speed, 58 crit rate, 188 critical damage, and 49% ignore defense. He also has max skill cooldown. He has all amplified slots, all 5-star Urus. All of his gears are at 6. And, you know, today we're going to be taking on Cull, Obsidian, and we're going to take it on Thanos. Cull, Obsidian, no problem. Magneto has a wonderful amount of survivability against Cull because, you know, Magneto's got the Paralyze on his 3rd skill. He can crowd control the entire time. Well, not the entire time, but a lot of the time. He's got the invincibility on his 4th skill, so he's going to have that extra survivability. He's got iframes, so you don't have to worry about his survivability. Plus his tier 3, well, scroll down a little bit here. Plus his tier 3 also has invincibility on it, so he's got a lot of survivability against Cull. Unfortunately, against Thanos, this invincibility can be debuffed. Yeah, that's not good. And this 4th skill can be debuffed as well. What that means is, if Thanos throws out his blue balls and he debuffs your frickin' butt, well, bye-bye. Because Magneto doesn't have much HP. He can pretty much get one-shotted like nothing, like that from Thanos. It's quick. It doesn't take long, and it's actually really, really aggravating to play with him, you know, against Thanos for that reason. Now, we're going to do something in today's video to try to alleviate that and help that out a little bit. But still, he's not going to be the ideal character that I would say to go against Thanos. The other world bosses, absolutely. Against Thanos, no. And really, it's not even the all defense down that's the problem. It's what I was just talking about. It's survivability. Keeping him alive. Plus, Mags is slow. His movement speed is freaking terrible. This dude cannot get out of the way fast enough sometimes. You barely can outrun the purple when it's spiking up behind you. It's a trick keeping this guy alive for sure. So let's take a look at the rest of the build. He has a fully awakened Power Ranger Hawk set, and he has a CTP Vader energy. Now, for the runs that I'm going to be doing against Cull, no problem. Against normal world bosses, except Thanos, I don't think much of a problem. We've already done Apocalypse 99. We'll do Cull 99. But against Thanos, it's a totally different beast because Magneto to really get the maximum amount of damage from this guy is to combine his tier 3 with his 5th skill. That's really the thing about this guy. He's got this damage accumulation on the 5th skill, so you could hit the 5th skill, then go into the tier 3. You could hit the tier 3, let it play a little bit, then go into the 5th skill. That's how I do it because I run with a damage proc. If you hit the 5th skill, a lot of times the proc will trigger early, and then when you hit the tier 3, you're not getting any damage at all. Plus, when you do the tier 3 at a certain point, he's going to throw out a bunch of shards of metal, and then you go into your 5th skill, and you're going to get all that damage accumulation with all them shards of metal coming in, and you're going to do a lot of damage. He's got a lot of freaking power. A lot of power. Even without all defense down. It's just keeping him alive, keeping the proc where it belongs is very difficult because Thanos likes the iframe. He likes to do these certain movements that have penetration, so you're dead instantly because Magneto has low HP. I mean, he pretty much gets one-shotted, guys. It's very difficult against Thanos. He has a normal ranked uni. So I don't even have, he's just a normal ranked uni. We're going to be running with the damage proc. So it's not optimal. Obviously, if we had a rage, which I'm not going to put on him because I'm not going to spend 600 crystals unequipping this thing. I'm not going to do it. In fact, I'm not going to do it at all. There's no way in hell I will spend 600 crystals to unequip any obelisk. And I do apologize for that, guys, but I'm not going to do it. It's just not going to happen anymore. Not for a while. Not until I think Netmarble is actually going to do some things to fix some of the problems in the game. That's a whole nother topic, but I just don't want to spend crystals in the game right now, except for maybe to buy one more uniform for Wolverine, and then I'm not sure what's going to happen after that. So let's get into the action, and let's rock and roll. Alright guys, so check this out. We're going to run the exact same team for both runs. We're going to use Shuri for 45% damage on supervillains and 35% decreased damage from supervillains, which is really going to help Magneto be a little bit tankier, especially because of that low HP. And we're going to use Wasp because she's going to give an extra 10% HP, and she's going to have that debuff removal. Now, against Cull, it's not really that big a deal to have that debuff removal, but against Thanos, it will be, because that means Thanos' blue balls are not going to debuff the invincibility as long as her debuff removal is up. So it's really going to help with survivability. And it's pretty awesome, guys, that we're doing stage 99 with one support and a CTP of energy, and that's it. That is insane how much power this guy has. Really, really crazy strong, and he's actually going to do this fairly quick. So I really don't think that, Mags is going to be better with a rage, especially if you're going against Thanos. But that's one world boss. All the other world bosses, honestly, I would just go with a damage proc, a CTP of energy if you have one, and save your rage for a different character. Because the rage, really people that have rages, they're going to slap them on their ABX characters. And I don't know if Mags is going to be a new ABX meta. I don't know. If he is, then I would say, okay, slap a rage on him if you care about, scoring above 100,000. But I think most people really don't care. Only super competitive people really care about that. But that's really up to you. I think he's more than good enough with damage proc. That's just my opinion. Although, I guess in squad battle, if you really care about that game mode, I guess you'd want to rage there because you're going to need OP-ness there. But the rewards suck, so who really cares about that game mode, to be frank, guys? I mean, I don't care about it. We only play it once a week. I think most of us are only going to play it once a week. It could be fun, but, Netmarble, they're kind of jerking us around with that. But look at this. I mean, he is murdering this thing. And yes, of course, we're using all defense down. No character in the game can go all the way without it. No character, not even Sharon Rogers. Not Luna, no one. You absolutely have to have it. So we do have Captain America and Weapon Hex for the, all defense down combo. We got Thanos, of course, for the 12% damage to supervillains. And we're using Professor X and Rachel for their mind control and mind blast to keep Cull locked down. And it's easy peasy, guys. I mean, he is freaking murdering this thing. I'm actually pretty blown away by how strong Magneto is. Really, and you guys will get to get a good idea of how strong he is, even without all defense down applying in the next run, because in the last two phases against Thanos, all defense down doesn't work. So, but you'll definitely see how much It helps him in the very beginning of that fight, I can tell you that. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But this is nice. You know, we use the paralyze. Boom. Take him out of that spin. It's over, man. Easy. And we're not using any heals, nothing like that. Because, like I said, guys, here you don't really need the debuff. It helps, but you don't need it. It really is just helping the most because we're not taking any damage from that poison for the most part. Other than that, we really don't need it. We really don't. But I thought I'd keep the same team for both runs. Come on, where's that proc? There we go. Boom. Alright, we're going to try to get that proc to engage. There's a proc. We're waiting for that co-op skill to get off cooldown. Okay, we're going to get the proc to trigger one more time. There's the proc. Now we're going to hit our tier 3. As soon as Magneto throws his hands down, we're going to hit the co-op. And then we're going to hit the 4-2-5. And booyah! Now against Thanos, it's a different story, guys. You definitely got to change up what you're doing. And you guys can see we got 1 minute 9 seconds left. We got just less than 2 bars. He could easily smash this freaking stage against Cull. So pretty insane. So let's move on to the next run. Alright guys, so this is a stage 45 against Thanos with 1 support. Okay, 1 support, CTP of energy. Here we go. You just start off, you're going to hit your co-op, hit the 4-5, and watch those bars go bye-bye. Easy peasy, man. Easy peasy. You know, I'm using Captain America Weapon Hex, of course. We got Anti-Venom because we do want those heals. And I got Thanos, of course, for the 12% damage out supervillains. And Rachel for the mind control, which isn't going to work right now at all. And when I get in this phase here, I just hit the 4-2-5. You still want to hit the 2. You don't get the all defense down from it, but it's going to do a lot of hits. And with the CTP of energy having that chain hit damage, plus Magneto's uniform effect giving that extra chain hit damage, it really makes a difference in how much damage you're going to do by incorporating more skills while the damage proc is engaging. And you can see, guys, he can definitely, look at this. This is just 1 support. 1 support, and he's still doing damage. It's pretty awesome. You got to be real careful, especially if you don't have a debuff removal. What I did without a debuff removal is when I would hit the 4, if I saw him throw those blue balls out, I'd immediately hit the 1 skill. Go into an iframe, and that will cancel the blue balls. But it's a lot of switching, running around, and honestly, his movement speed drives me insane here. It drives me insane. And the other thing that really sucks is the animation is so long in that tier 3 and you're letting it play out while the proc's engaged, and as soon as it finishes, you want to go into your 4-2-5 or just 4-5 and get the proc again with all them shards of metal coming down from your tier 3. It takes so long for that animation to finish from the tier 3 that Thanos can start doing this kind of crap, bringing down the purple. He can start disappearing, going into an iframe. And it's pretty aggravating, honestly, to play against Thanos with Magneto. It's not so bad if you got Wasp in there, because then your invincibility will be way more reliable. You don't have to worry so much about it being debuffed. And you see right now I'm just kind of doing 4-5, but you could go 4-2-5 is really what I should be doing. You'd be getting more damage that way. But it's tricky. It's very tricky. There's really, I'm not trying to rag on Magneto, but there's just other characters that are a whole lot easier and better to use for Thanos. Now against the other world bosses, I think Mags is freaking amazing. But against Thanos, I just think he kind of lacks a little bit, guys. Having invincibility is not a good thing against this guy. It's just not. And having low HP is, ugh, it's bad. It's real bad. But you can see with 1 support doing stage 45, no all defense down applying, having a CTP of energy, normal ranked uni, he's still putting out damage. And guys, right now we are on pace to clear this. We are on pace to clear this. So he's doing pretty well. Now we might fall off a little bit, but because Thanos might go in iframes and run around all over the place, but he is on pace to do it. And as soon as you see them blue balls, switch your character or go into an iframe and cancel them blue balls. You know, sometimes it's difficult to see what's going on the screen, you know, and it just, I don't know. Thanos really is just a very, very difficult boss to beat, which is why a lot of players, like the players that have those high rankings, they're just doing the one-shot method. I might do another video about the whole one-shot thing. I've done many of them in the past, but I might do another one just to show you guys how easy it is to one-shot Thanos. It's just, it really is. But if you don't one-shot him and you just take him into the next phase, it becomes a whole lot more difficult. A whole lot more difficult. Come on. Alright, switch. Okay. And see? And a lot of times you'll be doing your tier 3 and Thanos will do that movement, that skill there, and you need to iframe because that skill has ignore iframe. It'll hit you while you're doing your tier 3. I mean, oh man. I definitely didn't really enjoy playing against Thanos with Magneto. Now, if I had a CTP of Rage on him, I'd probably love it, guys. I'd probably be like, this is alright. This is easy. Because I guarantee with a Rage, he'd be flying through this like nothing. I guarantee it. In fact, with a Rage, with double support, he's going to do over stage 50. I guarantee it. You know, but I'm conserving on crystals. I'm not going to switch out this obelisk and put on a Rage. I'm just not going to do it, guys. I'm not. I want Netmarble to fix some things before I go dumping more money in this game. And I'm going to be waiting around and seeing what they do. See what they do in the next update. Here we go. There we hit the 425. And we're just about ready to run out of time here. Alright. So you guys can see that we had just a little over 4 bars. I mean, he was on pace, but then Thanos starts iframing and running all over the place. And we just couldn't get a hold of him. We're switching our character quite often. But you guys get the idea. Magneto is very strong. He does have good DPS. You know, just native damage. But I don't think Thanos is really the boss that you want to be taking him against for the most part. Unless you want a tremendous challenge. Or you have a CTP of Rage on this guy, then I'd say, yeah, bring him up against old Thanos because he's going to be a lot easier to keep alive because you're not worried about timing a proc. And, well, he's just going to do a lot more damage because you don't have to worry about canceling a proc. So, guys, let me know what you think about Magneto. Congratulations to all the winners. Please contact me in Discord. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.